Well, Travis, a night where your team did a good job to battle back. How frustrating is it from your perspective when costly turnovers end up costing you the game again in the third?
Yeah, I feel bad for our group. I thought for 50 minutes it might have been our best game to date. And a couple mistakes cost us the game in the last 10 minutes.
How good did you feel for Elias to get a goal, and do you think that'll help with his confidence going forward?
Yeah, is it good to see him score? Something to build off of.
Next up is Jeff Patterson.
Travis, can you just go into some more detail about why you thought it was one of your best games? I mean, on paper, you had 13 shots through 40 minutes and we're down 2-0.
Yeah, we stuck with it. I'm not saying it was we weren't dominating the game. I thought it was a tight checking game both ways for 2 periods. They got a big D-core. Makes it hard sometimes to get inside on them. By good game, I don't mean that we went out and were creating all kind of chances. I thought we stuck with it. We missed some good chances during the game as well that weren't shots on net. Couple posts, couple missed some open nets. And, sometimes you just don't flip the switch and things you just don't come out and play your best, your top game. And, we haven't played well for a couple games here now. Since that first period in Calgary, we really haven't played well. Even the game we won here against Montreal in overtime, I didn't think we were great that game either. So sometimes when you're not on top of your game, you're looking for a better game. And I thought we got a better game tonight out of our group. And you've got to look for positives. You got to build off it. And they battled back to get it to 2-2, and then it was unfortunate the way it ended.
What can you tell us about Adam Gaudette's absence from the lineup?
Nothing. He's fine. We just took him out of the lineup.
So it was a coach's decision?
Yeah.
Next up, Thomas Strand.
Travis, do you need more in terms of helping the puck management side of the game from your top players?
I missed that part that you broke up there, Thomas.
Excuse me. Do you need more from your top players in terms of managing the puck in key situations?
You're saying that because Hughes turns over a puck and Miller fans on a puck and turns it over inside their blue line. Is that why you're asking it?
Yeah.
I don't think it's the thing. I wish they didn't do it there. But Hughes is going to make a lot of plays, and sometimes he's going to turn it over. He's a young guy still learning. I would wish that none of our top guys ever turn over the puck, but that's not realistic. It's going to happen. We've just got to make sure that we don't do it at key situations and certain areas of the ice.
And as you look ahead to the Ottawa series, what do you see in this game that you can build off of, and how do you get this back on track?
Well, I haven't looked ahead to the Ottawa team yet. We'll start that tomorrow. I'm worried about our team right now and tonight. So I'll, like I just said, we played 50 pretty good minutes, build off of those 50, and get a skate in with our group tomorrow and work on a few things, get ready for Ottawa.
Next up is Ian McIntyre.
Travis, do you think some of the turnovers, and I guess I'm thinking of JT's tonight, Petey had a very similar one last game where he tried to go across the blue line. Is this partly, do you think guys are trying to do too much? They know that, maybe the start hasn't been what you want, and they're just trying so hard to make a play and putting it in danger?
I don't know. I don't know if you can read into it too much. And come up with that reason. I think our guys are trying. I think they want to win badly. I think Millsy's more fanned on a shot there than anything. I haven't looked at it too close. I thought Myers jumps into a hole there where maybe he doesn't have to, probably because he's trying to do a little bit too much. I think Hughes just, probably would like to have that puck back. I think last night, Petey makes a play that he probably makes a lot, and give Montreal credit on that play on the power play. That wasn't a 5-on-5 play. But, yeah, guys could be forcing a little bit. We talked about it today before the game about, taking unnecessary risk when you don't have to. I think that's part of puck management and part of decision-making is not only when you have a puck, but when you don't have it, what position of the ice are you doing as far as stepping up and not stepping up, and simply as getting a puck deep when you have to.
And when you say get a workout in tomorrow, I presume that means practice. I haven't looked at the PR message yet for tomorrow's schedule, but how much might it help to finally actually get some practice time in? I think you've had one this season.
Yeah, it's we get some guys that probably need to practice a little bit. To be honest, we've got some young guys that need practice time. We got some guys that miss some time that need some practice time. And you don't get a lot of it right now with the way the season's been, and in particular our schedule, just the way it's laid out at the start here. We haven't had a lot of practice time. So I think it'll be good for our team to get some practice. I do find that over the last few years that sometimes when we don't practice for a while, we're not quite as sharp.
And with the final question is Daniel Wagner.
Travis, you had Höglander on a different line to start the game. He ended up getting reunited with Horvat and Pearson. He gets a goal. What did you see from him today that you liked? Maybe an improvement from the past few games? Yeah,
I like a lot of his game. He makes the odd little tiny mistake out there that you might not notice, that is just from being a young guy in the league, a rookie in the league, obviously, and a rookie or a young guy playing over in a different size arena. It's all brand new to him. I like his energy. I like his willingness to go to hard places. He's good with the puck. He's tenacious. There's a lot to like about him.
And when you're looking at the number of odd man rushes and breakaways that are going against you, we've talked about the giveaways, the turnovers, but is some of that also defensive reads? Are there, whether it's forwards covering for defense or defensemen pinching when they shouldn't?
A lot of those have been turnovers that have resulted in, breakaways on the power play. For example, the other night, there was a couple reads by a couple of young D-men that probably made a read that they needed to get inside and hold. But they learn from that. I think, your veteran guys need to be the ones that are composed and make those type of reads. And I think there's been times where we've pushed too hard and it's cost us. I think tonight was just a case of we made a couple mistakes, and when you turn the puck over, there's usually a scoring chance. A lot of times when you're turning pucks over in the middle of the rink, and it's usually when there's a scoring chance, it's usually resulting in being outnumbered somewhere on the ice. And so it's a combination of things.